And I am live. That's great. That's terrific. I hate how it delays. It'll say I'm live, and then the live won't actually cut in until like a couple of seconds after the fact. So irritating. But anyway, we're here. Why does it say that I have 10 viewers? YouTube, what are you doing to me? This is unbelievable. I mean, if people are watching, that's great. I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy that people are watching. They're just not in the chat, which finds. And now it's down to what is happening? I have no idea. I think everybody just went on to it during the night and was like, "Oh, he's sleeping, so I'm gonna, just leave." Just me and the having Raisin Bran. Ooh, Raisin Bran is good. Soft scrambled eggs. First solid food since Wednesday morning. Yes. That's something else. And don't mind the pimples, guys. Oh my god. My face has been breaking out like crazy because we've had to be wearing masks at work. So, masking, not fun. Margaret's here. Yeah, I'm going to warn everybody about Eileen right now. She's her fingers are not fingering properly. I've been there. Which, that just sounds awful, but at the same time, it it gets the word across, right? So yeah, I think our nice weather is pretty much gone. I mean, I'm looking outside and it's like foggy and like gray outside today. And then before I started doing this, I was thinking of whether I wanted to use this camera that I'm currently on right now, or if I wanted to use this camera, which it kind of just like has me like right here. It's like a much closer close up camera, but I was like, I'll go with the wide. I think this one it has a little bit better quality. So I mean, I can never tell with these things. Like I have trouble with most things most of the time. I'm allowed to gently rinse with mouthwash today too. Yay. Yay. I mean, I still would just go with like saltwater rinses just to be on the safe side. I mean, I know I do because my gums are shit. My gums are terrible. Brandy's here. Okay, let me go back to that question before I lose it completely from Eileen here. This question is from my lady macabre, aka Eileen. So I have a chat question. What song would you like voice play to sing and have as the guest artist? Ooh. I mean, there are so many like independent artists that I thoroughly enjoy. And I think, voice play pretty much is pretty good with like picking collaborators. Like there's never been somebody that I have just like have seen them with and I'm like, no. Like they all have their own brand and their own style and their own talent. But what song would I want them to cover? Oh man. I mean, like I would love to kind of see a full version of Takedown, but also I kind of would want Takedown as a full, but with Ashley Diane. Don't get me wrong, Grace, her voice is terrific. However, I'm not sure if they were using too much Melodyne on her voice when they were doing the editing, but it just I don't know. There was a little bit like this is just a little bit of a criticism here, but her voice just sounded very Melodyne in certain parts. But I mean, obviously, like I probably haven't heard her voice enough um, to really respect it enough. I mean, in other clips that I have seen her, she doesn't sound that way. So I mean, maybe it was just a little bit just to like equalize her voice in the medley itself, but still the medley is perfect. Um yeah, Omar is pregnant. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, I would love oh man. There's there are so many cuz like I keep on thinking about Omar a lot. And there are just so many songs that I would want to see voice play cover with him. Um but I mean there are too many to name. Like I would love to see them cover Foreigner. Like I know Omar's already done Foreigner on The Voice, but I would just love to see him cover that again because it just fits his voice so perfectly. Still want to see Believer, Imagine Dragons, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Steady Snow since last night. Didn't know Omar was pregnant. It's a miracle. He's pregnant. My God. I mean, his like I'll go back to kids, guys, for a minute here and say those kids are growing up way too damn fast. Asher's walking now. Asher. Yes. It's like, my God. Second cup of coffee. This is like fairly lukewarm. I didn't warm it up enough, but that's fine. And y'all want to see my socks? Oh, yeah. Tigger socks. Yeah, Believer would be good. Like, I think like anything else out of Imagine Dragons would be nice. Like Demons would be good. Um, because like I mean I can see why they did Carry On Wayward Son by Kansas because his voice just fits so well. Yeah, I would love to see Foreigner, Imagine Dragons. Um, I still to this day I still want to see them cover You'll Be in My Heart as a full Phil Collins and just, you know, just make everybody cry. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's like the dream collab for me. I've been asking for it for quite some time and it hasn't happened yet. He's pretty busy in, he's pretty busy in New York City and Nashville. Yeah. He's busy and he's all over the place. Oh goodness, the coffee burps are crazy today, and I think I have the hiccups as well because I gulped too much air all at once. I'll be right back. Sure, just leave me, Amanda. How dare you? Yeah. The weather has been weird here lately. Like the last week, it was just like +5. Like I mean, it was +2, but it or like it was +5, but it felt like +2. So I found that was pretty ridiculous for February, especially in Canada, because we do not get that warm of weather in February. It like never happens. Tarzan medley, yes. Yeah, like I mean I want to I do want to see more Disney medleys. To be perfectly honest, I miss Disney medleys. Like I miss Aqua Top Tens. I miss I miss all of those things. I mean, they were just so easygoing. But as of right now, they have gotten a strong start with K-pop Demon Hunters. Lane just he worked his tail off giving us that one. I was very impressed with it. I love their spooky stuff. Yes, they're still the kings of Halloween. Even when they don't dress up in full makeup. It's chef's kiss. Okay, so let me see. I can sum up January with giving you guys Party of Your Lifetime, my reaction to Party of Your Lifetime. It's doing okay. I mean, I kind of had thought that it was going to be a little bit lower just because like usually things in the January release or just like January in the algorithm is usually fairly lower than expected, unless if you're Lane Stein, but but when they do, it's even better. Yes. But yeah, I mean, and I am having a hell of a time with. once I upload things, I realize that once it's already uploaded to YouTube, and I think that this is probably something where it's like I would have to have like a legit PC instead of just a laptop, um, to to upload things and to probably make it into better quality, because I'm finding that the footage that I'm recording on from my screen recorder, once I get it onto YouTube, and I think I usually am uploading them onto like 1080p, um it just does not process well. Like, the video is very pixelated, and, like, my camera is very pixelated, so it's like, I guess that's probably why the views are a little bit lower, because the content is not as crystal clear and crispy as people would expect. And, I've been fighting back and forth of, like, okay, well, like, is it my computer? Is it my camera? Is it, whatever? I mean, I just recently figured out, the noise issue that I was having. Um, it turns out that, like, when I would record anything, I would play the playback, and I would be like, "Why the hell is this being so quiet?" Like, I would turn up my volume, and I'm like, "This is not working for me. Like, what the hell is going on?" So it's like I'd go into the program and turn the master volume up on that, and I'm like, "Okay, it's, like, still not boosting it." So I had to go into my settings through the, pre-installed audio console within my laptop, and it turned out that it was using like AI trusted noise reduction. And I was like, well, what the hell? Like, I was like, so that makes sense. So then I did a couple of like fake recording sessions, and then I was like, well, yeah, like that boosts up the volume immensely, because like when I would record something, I would go into like my audio recorder that I would use just for audio purposes, and I would like take the audio file out of the video and then put it into a booster, so then the volume itself, so then you could hear me, and then it wasn't like I wasn't talking over the video, or the video volume was like too quiet. So, and I know that I think Harriet had pointed that out in the last reaction that I did, that it was like the video is too quiet, but I can hear you. And I'm like, I don't know why the heck that was happening. And then it was like I would try to record, and like, I kid you not, pardon your ears, I would be right here in the microphone, and like I would still have to like scream almost just to get myself to be heard. And I was like, there is something interfering here. So I managed to find the noise isolation, and I toggled it off. I found the right toggle to toggle off. I want Jeff to sing They Call the Wind Mariah. Yes. I do want to see Empty Chairs at Empty Tables. If I had to choose one for Jeff to sing for Halloween time. I don't know why I'm going for Halloween here, because I like, just for him to be like a vampire and just to be singing Empty Chairs at Empty Tables, and to like kind of have this fascination with like people of his past and everything like that. Like that, like I just find that that would be like the vision behind a video for that. Oh Lord, yeah, it's true. It's very annoying. It's very, very annoying. But I figured it out. Now, if I could just get the recording part, like the footage of the actual video, to where it was like a little bit more clear than what I've been uploading at, I would be fine. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to start paying for software to make it crystal clear. I don't bring them home. I mean, maybe for Bring Him Home. I mean, I kind of see like Caesar or Ellie doing that one. But can you imagine Caesar singing Bring Him Home? Oh, I would die. I would absolutely die. Comfortably tackle, yeah. I will be found. I will be found. I will be found. I've heard of You Will Be Found, and that's from Dear Evan Hansen. But is that a different song, Jesse? When I was a young thing, I had a YouTube channel. It was like 4 something resolution and a rock band microphone. I had no idea how to edit. Your channel is great. Thank you. Thank you, Brandy. You know what? As crazy as it is, voice play gives inspiration for audio tech. And of course, it's like just look around at certain things, like, get a feel for what feels right. And, kind of, I know that everybody who says anything that, whether it be on YouTube, whether it be professional, for the playback, you're always going to hate what you sound like. Like you're going to absolutely be distasteful in anything that you do or that you put out there. But it was literally 14 years ago. So yeah, like I mean, other than that, like even if you had like I remember years ago in grade school where we had like these little tiny microphones that were like the size of like this. I mean, this is like a laptop light, but this was like the size of the microphone, and it was just pinpoint, like it was just tiny, and the audio in that was crap. Like it sounded like you were in a tunnel underwater, and it was like the minute you'd move the mic, it would just pick up like the and it's like, oh my god, like the crackle of the movement, and it was terrible. But I mean, like I started a long time ago with an old LG Android phone with the crappiest microphone that I ever could have thought. Like if you go back in the podcast, you'll understand that that was like pre-recorded crap into an iPhone and then put into my laptop into an editor, and like I had no idea how to edit anything. I had no idea how to edit audio. I still to this day like I know a little bit more, but when it comes to all the dials, no. Like I have no idea. Um Spooky scary skeleton, Jeff? Yes. Yes. Um but yeah, like I mean a lot of the stuff that I've learned through my channel has been because of them. So like I don't think that I probably would have had much success on my YouTube channel when it came to editing, um to have a second monitor, but this my second monitor is just an old TV that I haven't used in forever, but it's just good enough as a second screen just to look at and be like, I can see the bigger picture on this thing, and this makes it look a lot easier than seeing it on my laptop screen. But that's fine. And like, I mean, even without voice play, I think, I wouldn't have the stand for my phone. Like I wouldn't have it to where I can just turn my head and I can see all of my notifications on my phone and it's right beside me instead of like having to lean down and look, type of thing. So yeah. And it's like Jeff said, start at the bottom and work your way up. There's nothing wrong with that, even when it comes to like financial probability. Like I I was lucky enough that my stepbrother managed to buy me my first microphone, my Blue Snowball. And even I'm thinking that might be getting a little outdated. So maybe, possibly, I might have to update that. You know what I mean? One less dance from us, the duo. Yes. I mean, I already took the footage from Ring of Fire and added it to a instrumental from us, the duo, and it works out beautifully. Oh, I was so proud of that one, even though I was in so much pain and agony. It's crazy what pain can make you do. It's like, I'm going to make this thing to make people cry, including myself. And then I'm going to pass out for an hour. My computer is acting up. Catch everyone later. Aw. See you, Jesse. And yes, it's Super Bowl weekend. Anybody watching the Super Bowl? I am not. And for all you Patriots fans out there, sorry, Seahawks. I'm going Seahawks the whole way. I know Jesse's going to be mad at me for that if she catches this. But honestly, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl just because it's the Super Bowl. But I'm not watching it because I'm not into sports. But at the same Super Bowl weekend, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. Um, it'll be super for Amanda's bowels if she keeps eating raisin bran. Hee hee. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It just because like with the political stance and like how everything is going on, it's like I don't know. It's like like that's kind of the reason why I don't want to watch it is because it's like I just don't want it to be like around politics, and it's like I don't want to hear or see a lot of like the oh blah 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 and like oh blah blah blah, that kind of thing. Like I know that everybody's gonna get called out, and then it's like some of the other stuff that has just come up lately, like even like leading up to the Super Bowl, and it's like, oh well, like we have Bad Bunny and we have Green Day, and now we have to make an all American lineup because it's like, oh, this is restoring faith, humanity, and blah, and it's like no, it's like you're working like bullshit and scams, like seriously, and like it's like I can't, like it's like I can't and I won't, and it's basically taking away a lot of um like it's kind of taking away from from the genuine part of football. And has anyone been watching the Winter Olympics? I watched the opening ceremony, closing ceremony, and that was it. I watched it for Andrea Bocelli, and the chick who sang, I think, was like the national anthem for Italy, and that was it. And I watched Team Canada come out and get roaring applause, and then also to watch you know who get booed. I have never been more happier to see him get booed on national television. So well done, well done. And then I'm not trying to bring this into um like into circulation at all because like I don't like I try to keep that away from here. But I saw that raids were happening in Orlando, but Orlando is a force to be reckoned with. Like they just stand up against everything. And it is just terrific. And I was so happy when Caesar was putting stories out on his Instagram, and I was like, "Oh, thank God!" I was like, my heart was just like, I can breathe again because it was like once I had found out that it was happening, I'm like, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, just like hyperventilate a little bit because I'm like I don't know, um, but yeah, like I was like, I see you, Orlando, fists up, you know, it like just so happy, so great. And they'll catch the figure skating on YouTube. Yes, I'm so glad that they're gonna let the guy wear his minion costume. It's gonna be great. Gonna be so good. Tried watching the opening ceremony last night, but I couldn't get through it. Yeah, that was like about it. Like I started watching it, and then I saw like certain countries only had two athletes that were representing. But then once I saw Team Jamaica, all I could think of was Cool Runnings. Honestly, that's all I could think of because like they just came out and they owned that stage when they came out there. Like I was just like, "Oh my god, that is just brilliant. Brilliant in so many ways." So yeah. Okay, well here like I mean I've been doing this for almost 25 minutes. 24 to be exact. Amanda, do you got any Sanka the Dead Monk? And Jackie Chan was so excited to be a torchbearer. Absolutely. I mean, it's freaking Jackie Chan. I wonder how that conversation went. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I haven't seen Cool Runnings in forever, you guys. I need to go and rewatch. I need to go rewatch that. It's so good. It's so good. Jackie Chan is so sweet. Jackie Chan is just, he's probably one of the humblest people known to man, even though he's broken almost every bone in his body throughout his career. But he's still like, he's like what, almost like late 70s, early 80s now? Like, and he's still doing it. He's still going. And it's like, dude, chill. Like, he did. I watched those back in the day. I watched those. He also, uh, oh wait, no, I don't think he did. I don't think he's, I know he sang in Mulan, but I don't know if he did American Dragon Jake. I don't remember. Love the animated show. Yeah, it was like Jackie Chan's Adventures, wasn't it? 71. Like, goddamn. He's just such a talent. And like, I remember I saw a clip of where he was on stage and he was getting some sort of an award. I can't remember what type of award it was, but he was reunited with like his very first stunt team when he first started, like when he first started at the beginning of his career. And like, when Jackie Chan cries, we all cry. Like, just to see him get teary eyed is like, you don't think it's gonna happen because he just looks like he's like he could kick anybody's butt, right? But yet reunite him with his first stunt team and he just lost it. And I mean honestly, out of all of the Jackie Chan movies that I have seen, Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights, yes, those are up there, but Rush Hour 1 and 2 are like the best. Rush Hour 3, eh. Damn. He ain't going to be in Rush Hour 3. Just Chris Tucker climbing up the pole. Guy falls off. Oh, hell no. I'm like, I feel you, dude. Like, that ain't, like, it ain't worth it. Oh, man. But, like, I have to give Chris Tucker credit because it's very rare that you will find another actor that can keep up with Jackie Chan in the way that Jackie Chan does Jackie Chan. You know? Like, him using comedy, but also like him using his martial arts skill is something else. Like, it's just, it's terrific. It's so good. Oh my god. Just, oh hell no. It's like that is like one of my favorite lines out of that whole entire thing. Around the world in 80 days. Yep. Yep. Oh man. Owen Wilson. Wow. I mean, I know that that's not from that movie, but wow. Yeah, so and I do have a video picked out. The poll infuriates me because it was half and half. So I had to flip a coin for which song I'm gonna do next, and it's up in the way. Probably next weekend I'm going to film the thing, and then probably the week after that I'm gonna focus on editing it. So yeah, there we go. There's one in the making there for you. Just reading the chat here just to see if I haven't been missing anything. No. Yeah. Who? You! I am you! No, you! Who killed you? No, who you? You! You are dead! Who? You! Oh, man. Oh, those movies are just. They're timeless classics, really. They're timeless. They're so good. They. Then there's even like Martin Lawrence. Um, oh, Blue Streak. Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence and National Security. Oh my lord. Those movies just they make me laugh till my ribs hurt from laughing. Like it's just he is me, I am you. Yeah, it's just it's so good. So good. I was rewatching clips from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So good. So good. So yeah, was there any other highlights that I wanted to touch on? I mean, not a lot because like I didn't like. I mean, I took into consideration that this might be poorly attended due to the Olympics and the Super Bowl. So I just hope that nothing terribly bad happens. I just hope that security is going to be like. Do you find doing the coffee videos easier, more satisfying than the regular analyst videos? I think so. Like the only thing is that I think I'm like kind of like I've forgotten my focus about like realizing that it's like I should focus on like drinking my coffee and like kind of putting more attention towards like the experience of the coffee as opposed to like the video because like with the last one that I did, it was like I wasn't even paying attention to the coffee experience. I was distracted by the video in the sense. But I think like for regular analysis, like it probably would be easier. The only thing that's kind of upsetting is just like almost every time I upload one of them, it's just like copyright because of the music. So it's like, but I also don't want to cut it up so much to where it's going to be unwatchable, you know? Because then that makes it difficult. Because there are so many great moments, and like even while I'm editing it, it's like, oh, I don't want to take that out, but at the same time, And here's a question for you. So it's like, do you think that like a longer analysis could be needed on the channel, or did you just want me to maybe keep it to like 10, 15 minutes? Because like I could do that. I could do like a more in-depth analysis. Because like I think usually when I sit down to record, I'm usually there for like 20 minutes, give or take. Um, and then usually by the time I'm done editing, it gets to maybe like 10, 15 minutes. So, yeah, that's part of it. Party of Your Lifetime is great. I mean, it is a great video. It is great. I'll watch no matter how long it is. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. Yeah, and work has been the same. Um, oh yeah, and I guess I should speak out about this. So as I said, like at the beginning of the year, I was starting to try to find a therapist to, maybe talk about some things. Compared to last year, like I feel like I'm a little bit in a better mental space as of right now compared to where I was last year. Um, and it when I had started in January, I had tried to find a therapist, and when I did, I I won't use the word ghosted, but up till now, the circumstances surrounding the service is not necessarily that great, and unfortunately, I have never had that type of experience out of the specific service, and I'm not going to say their name on here because I just you know um I think you should do an in-depth analysis for those songs that really speak to you. Yes. But like also like I want to give you guys the option too. Like, I also want to see like what you guys want to see and then also like what I want to see as well. So, kind of meet you in the middle type of deal. Won't you meet me in the middle? Uh, and I realized I was looking at the comments for King of the Road, and in the first 28 seconds, Jeff slaps us in the face with an F1 chest. When he says, I ain't got no, and then he goes, I ain't got no. And it's like, dude, for frick's sake, slapping us with an F1 chest, making it look so effortless and so casual. Which I don't think both of those words should be in the same sentence, honestly. I don't think casual and F1 chess should be in the same thing because it looks casual, but I can only imagine how freaking mad he gets at himself. And poor Jeff, he's been sick with the flu. Poor guy. Well, the whole family has been sick with the flu. I do. I do get a kick out of how he describes William when he brings home sickness. It's like my petri dish of a son. Oh God. And the write up for King of the Road on Patreon. Oh God. You had to make up for the sunglasses. Yeah. He. I don't care for the sunglasses. I really don't. The hat and the jacket is fine. And the shoes, fine. But the jacket, but the sunglasses, no. But the real star of the show is Mr. Tommy. Mr. Tommy boy. Tommy. Oh, he's so cute. And such a good boy. Like, even when he was, like, barking at cows, he was still able to, like, calm down. He's just such an obedient dog. And, like, that's always so good. Yep, kids are like that. I died. Yeah. I mean, I feel sorry that he has the flu because he has to work. He always has to work all the time. Been there, done that. I did that. Oh my God, he was so hot. Uh, and I mean, I've taken screenshots. So, oh no, the sunglasses, yes. How Kathy had to censor him twice, and Kathy's so freaking smart. She like censored his lips because she knows that we can read lips. That some of us can read lips. It's like, damn it, Kath. Come on. I never knew they had cows in Florida. I didn't see my first cow until I moved to Tennessee. The dog is lovely. Yes. He's such a good boy. Well, it's funny because a lot of people say that. It's like, oh, I don't know that we had cows in Canada. It's like, yeah, we have cows. Where do you think all of our hamburgers come from? Damn it! In Alberta, they have the slaughterhouse in Brooks. Try driving past that place and try not to throw up. Because you drive right by the rendering plant of how the cow gets processed, and it's like the kids bring it in and it goes through like the plague. Yeah, and then it like I know last month we had a fella who had COVID, and I think almost all of the staff got it in some way or another, but it was just like it wasn't as bad as like Omicron per se. It was just another strain that went through and got all of us. I got sick, and then I felt bad because it was like everybody else that I was in contact with got sick. So it's like, ugh. So this is question period time. I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let you guys, ask whatever you want. I gave people the option to get their questions in on the chat in case if they weren't gonna be here, but so far I haven't seen much. Oh crap! Yeah. Yeah. It goes the other way too if you're working in healthcare. One person can get sick and then it just goes through. It's a mess. And I'm trying to think. My family was Irish. We lived near a slaughter farm. Yeah. There's something going around. Yeah, this is like prime time of year for sickness. Changes in weather. What is the meaning of life? Uh, The meaning of life is to drink good beverages, have good times with good friends, and just live life while you're at it. Do I have a favorite resident? Currently, right now, yes. Um, he's 98, and he's an old farmer type dude, but he is just the softest sweetheart in the world. He, the other day, I was across from his room because I was tidying up the one room of where the other resident that was in the hospital because he was sick. And I was tidying it up, and he just looks at me and gives me this like big smile, and he says to me, he goes, "Hey, sweetie, how you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm good. How are you, sir?" And he goes, "Well, I slept well for the first time in my life." And I'm like, "That's great." I'm like, "Me too," because I've been having a hell of a time sleeping, and I still am trying to figure out how the hell to sleep, well, to where I'm rested. Um, but I mean, I've been taking melatonin, not religiously, but I'm kind of starting to think that that might be the way to go about it. But anyway, and so we were talking, and like I was just asking him like how his day was, and he's like, "Oh yeah, my day's going well, blah blah blah," and then he's like, "But the best part of my day was coming to see my sweetie," and he goes, "And that's you," and I'm like, he is just the sweetest man. He is so so sweet. Lines up nicely with the kid's favorite of 6'7". Oh god. I will never understand that whole 6'7" bullshit. Pardon my French. Yeah, he is just the sweetest man alive. And like I hate it in the sense because the sweeter they are, the more attached I become, and then the harder it's gonna be to say goodbye when the moment comes. And the guy's had a hard time so far. He started his year off having his wife pass away. So it, yeah, I mean, she was sick for quite some time, but it was like, yeah, just to see him celebrate the new year, like January 1st, and his wife's gone, so it's like, oh, just poor fella. And like he wears Wrangler jeans and like plaid, and like I'm just like I just love it so much because like he is just a gentleman. He is just the sweetest man. I mean, if there wasn't 60 years or more between us, I'd date him in a heartbeat because he's just, oh, Amanda, don't even think about it. 6'7" is some stupid thing that the younger generations are coming up with. And it's like, oh, 6'7", 6'7". It's like, what the fuck? Like, what? I'm glad he's back from the hospital. Yeah, I'm glad that he is too. I mean, not the same guy, but there's another fella who's his neighbor that just got back from the hospital because he'd been gone for all of last week because what we thought was going to just be a run of the mill cold ended up being COVID, and also a really bad, really nasty lung infection through all of that. So it was a really kind of sad situation because we kind of all knew that we knew something was wrong, and then as it got worse, we were just kind of like, yeah, we're gonna have to send them. We hate sending them into the hospital because sometimes they can come back later worse than when they went into the hospital. But yeah, I mean, he was miserable. Like the poor guy was so miserable, and it was like he would sit up in bed and he would like try to exhale, and it's like all you could hear was like bubbles, and we're like, oh god, that's not good. Like it's definitely fluid based, and it's in his respiratory, and like, oh, like, so. And I guess apparently he was extremely dehydrated too, so doesn't look good for when my my boss comes back on Monday. I know exactly what we're gonna get talked about again. I mean, not so much that it's my responsibility, but it's like, come on. You can't expect one shift to do everything for another shift that is just going to laze around and do shit all. And that seems to be happening a lot lately, that it's like, oh, day staff will take care of all 20 residents, so then evenings will not have to do anything. And it's like, no. And then if we mess up on one single thing on our shift, we hear it from evening shift. And it's like, well, you guys don't do shit all either. So why are you blaming us? But yet you just like to complain. So, whatever. Oh, and I just realized I'm not wearing my watch because I put it on the charge because it was. I think I might have to get either an Apple Watch or um, or something because my Fitbit is starting to die. I mean, I've had it for 6 years. I had it back in 2020. So, um, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling good. I've had my second cup of coffee so far. The weather is pretty shitty, like I said. So, that kind of affects what I'm doing. But like last night, I kind of pre-prepped everything, and I got my laundry into the washer. I have to hang it up because it's done, but I have to hang it up after I'm done here. Um, don't know how it started, but according to the book Life, the Universe, and Everything, the answer to the meaning of the universe is 42, which is 6 times 7. Ow. I don't think I really get it. I think that kind of just over my head. But anyway, yeah, I would say I'm feeling okay. Feeling better than I was yesterday. Back and sciatic was pretty flareful. So doing a full shift with that type of pain was tough. But I managed to go through it without painkillers. So because I really try not to unless if I absolutely have to. And I mean, I know that that's counterintuitive, but at the same time, it's like I just don't want to be I don't want to be wrecking my liver more than I have to. Because, one day I might need my liver for something, and then for it to be damaged, and I'll be like, hey, no. And Jeff is the meaning of the universe. Yes. That's miserable. Yeah, it sucks. It's like all of a sudden you'll just be walking at a steady pace, and then your leg just like jerks out, and it's like, son of a. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, yeah, it's something else. But yeah, like I said, I mean, when I started, I think I've been in a much better mental state, and like I woke up at 6 this morning, meditated for a couple minutes, went back to bed, woke up at around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then I came here. Sorry, I'm slow to respond. Microsleeping is no fun. Eileen, if you have to go get some sleep, go get some sleep. Don't push through it for my sake. I know what you mean, for real. Yeah. So it's like I've been having some up and down days because it was like all of last week. It was kind of like I'd sleep, and then not sleep, and then sleep, and then for like 2 days I would just be like a zombie. And no matter how much caffeine I drank throughout the day, it was like nothing. Because like once 2:30 hit, I was just like, I would just like pass out, honestly. And like it was just like it was awful because it's like I wanted to get as much work done as I possibly could, but then it's like the body was like, no. But also the weather was kind of like off. So, because like we just had like gloomy days. So it was like, yeah, whatever. I'm not ready to try to sleep. I have meds coming up shortly. Then I'll try sleeping again. Okay. Jeff is the meaning of the universe. Yeah. It's like, why is Jeff the meaning of the universe? Why was he not a good combination? Yeah, and I don't try to take sleep aids. I really don't. I try not to. Like I try other than vitamins are like the only things that I try to take. And I mean, I'm not saying that I have like a very steady sleep schedule, because like Monday I get home at like 20 after 7 because I have Pilates Monday night. And then it's like, yeah, like I do things on Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's like, like, well, like Wednesday night to like Friday night is usually to where it's like, okay, it's fine. Yeah, winter is weird for me. Yeah. But I will say, for anybody who does have trouble in the wintertime, get yourself one of these and I will show you. Hang on. Get yourself one of those. It's a sun lamp. And it's like a full lumens type of lamp. And they call it a sun lamp because it is like to it kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Words are not good. Gray crappy sky equals nappy time. Exactly. Nappy time. And then when you're like inside a really dry and stuffy care home for, like 8 hours a day, and it's just like it's dry, it's stuffy, it's hot, and it's like, ooh, like you just feel awful. So but yeah, like it mimics the look of sunlight. That was the word I was looking for. And like the only reason why I look like I have color is because I have a ring light behind here. Yeah. That's the only reason why I look like I have color. If I didn't have that sucker on, I'd be blending into the wall behind me. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this up here because I still have stuff to do. Family just got home, so I'm gonna finish this up here. So thanks guys for hanging out. Keep your eyes out on the channel for something coming pretty soon. And I will see you guys soon. Bye guys. Your room looks nice. Thank you. See you guys later. If you ask Google why is Jeff Castellucci the meaning of the universe, it takes you to the Charismatic Voices interview with him. That's hilarious. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend.